Yeah, but you're saying Diddy's going to prison for a long time, and I'm saying I'm not so sure about that. I took a look at Cassie's testimony, her up on the stand, and she said a bunch of stuff. She answered all the questions that were asked to her, and she didn't break it down enough to say, this, I want his ass in prison. That's not how it went. It was, I did this, he did that. Maybe he was a bad boyfriend, maybe an immoral person, maybe a disgusting person. He did a whole bunch of nasty shit. Maybe all that's true. Yes, Cassie got up there. Her freaking husband's there. She's pregnant on the stand. It looks bad. People feel bad. The jury has to look at, obviously, those photographs, pictures, whatever, and say, he was a nasty guy at those freak offs and yada yada. But she didn't get up on the stand and put his ass in prison for a long time. Now let's move on to Justin Bieber. Okay, Justin Bieber, they said, look, Diddy did this.
Diddy had been trying to get to Bieber for a minute. And his management was backing him off. But it wasn't until Usher took over management and had guardianship and gave temporary guardianship to the diddler for 48 hours.
And maybe he did. But at the end of the day, Justin Bieber broke silence and he said, look, nothing happened. So far in this trial, in this case, all these things are supposed to come to fruition. And all we got is Cassie, who went up there. And I don't think it went so hot for the prosecution. And then you get to Justin Bieber and he said nothing happened. A lot of people right now are being quiet. This prosecution right now is looking mediocre unless they get to the nitty gritty. They get to the sex trafficking. They get to the underage stuff. They get to what could put Diddy behind bars for a long time. We got a missing witness who's not showing up. People aren't speaking. The only thing we got right now is Jaguar Wright's getting out there and she's blasting all kinds of news and evidence out there that she has, but people are not using that in court. Maybe even Tupac. But right now, I'm calling a spade a spade. I'm telling you the truth. I'm giving you the hard facts. It looks bad. He did some nasty shit. It was degrading to women, degrading to Cassie primarily. But at the end of the day, right now, it's not looking like what people are saying. So we got to see what happens as more evidence comes. And if they're not going to let everything fly in court, he might not be found guilty. What do you guys think? Innocent, guilty, or will there be a mistrial?